This week's show is brought to you by Boom Sauce, Salsa Picante, the hottest sauce, not in Mexico. Coming up on the Sports Desk, it's the playoffs on both diamonds. We'll get you round numero uno highlights and more from all over town. Plus, Bish Montgomery Jr. Bernard Amofa is ballin'. You'll hear all about the wide receivers' first college football offer. Snuggle up and get comfy, everybody. The Sports Desk is coming at you right now. Welcome to another week here on the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Collin Kushner. In the Twitter universe, hit me up. That's at Collin Kushner using the hashtag BoomSauce. I missed all of you. I hope you missed me too. And if you didn't, don't tell me that you didn't. Where do I even begin? I'll let my slightly older buddy Jim Morris Sr. take it away for a second.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Thank you, Jim. Okay, you all should know by now that it's the playoffs, and guess what? Tata softball is back yet again. Whoop-de-doo! Torrance hasn't lost in round one of the Southern Section playoffs since 2014. By the time we got to Wilson, this one was out of hand. Torrance up 10-0 here. Marissa Moreno pitching a gem for Tata Nation. That's a strikeout for Moreno. Next batter, same dealio, a swing and a miss. And as the old adage goes, 3 times the charm, 3 strikes, you're out. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 inning for Moreno and Torrance. They roll tied 10-0. There's a shocker. Torrance softball annihilates their first victim in this year's playoffs. Tata Nation has now outscored their last 2 first-round opponents 16-1, 10 of those runs just this year. For those of you that need a little refresher, Torrance has now won my mom's lucky number of 6 straight playoff games. Quick side note, 5 of those took place last year. Coach G is now just 4 wins away from back-to-back CIF championships. Get blinged out. Torrance's arch nemesis is also back in the fun I like to call the playoffs. Coach Miller and co. didn't have to pack their bags for round 1 because they were at home. North scores more runs in Monrovia. If you don't follow softball, that's a good thing. The Saxons are heading back to round numero dos for the 3rd straight season. Cue the Jackson 5, not literally Gus and Allen. ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3, or just boom, boom, pow. Everyone is always yakking about the North and Torrance softball programs here in the South Bay. What about the West Warriors? They exist and have been scoring more runs than their opponents, which means ... Yerp. If you predicted West to lose, you win absolutely nothing. But if you pick them to score more runs than Gundo, you still win absolutely nothing. It's the Warriors' 3rd straight dub and their first win in round 1 of the playoffs in a long time. It's been 7 years since the Bishop Montgomery Knights softball squad made the playoffs. It's been an even longer stretch for the Knights when it comes to a CIF title. This is awkward. They have never captured a CIF title. Yeah, not this year. The curtain on Bishop's season comes crashing down against Rubidoux. The Knights haven't won a playoff game in quite some time. Try 2009. Hold up, though. So the Knights' season may be over, but boy, have they made progress. Can I get a hashtag progress? Under first-year head coach Gary Farron, the Black and Gold picked up their first league crown since 2007. Like I said moments ago, this was their first playoff appearance since 2009. Hey, the Knights are just taking it day by day by day.
And we thank you, oh sweet, sweet Lord of hosts, for the smorgasbord you have so aptly lain at our table this day and each day by day by day by day. Oh, dear Lord, 3 things we pray.
Meet the Parents, what a movie. Alrighty, peeps, when we come back, Taker Clareton, because we going back to the diamond. The West Warriors Cinderella-esque season rolls on into the playoffs, and so does the show. See you in a few saucy seconds.
I'm Anne. I'm a scientist.
Recycling takes a team.
Why don't you let me
And me.
help you out?
Everyone plays a part. Don't trash
I love taking stuff apart and building new things out of it.
what could be treasure.
Pal's my most advanced android.
This is awesome.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
Hi, my name is Bernard Mofa. You're watching the Sportsdesk with Collin Kushner. Boom sauce.
Bernard Amofa, you the man. Welcome back, everybody. Remember to hit me up on Twitter. That's at Collin Kushner using the hashtag BoomSauce. The West Warriors had a phenomenal regular season on the baseball diamond. Solid pitching, solid hitting, solid defense, a Pioneer League crown. I call that a grand slam of a team. Round one of the CIF playoffs, though, not a grand slam, more like a strikeout. Matt Stearns on the bump for West. The Warriors hosting El Rancho. It's Coach Cuevanco's fourth straight playoff vacation. Top one, 0-0. 1 on, 2 out for El Rancho. Stefan Banuelos singles right up Main Street in Santa Monica, but not really. 1-run scores. The Dons up 1-0. Bottom one, same score. The Warriors up to bat. Nathan Santiago. Shot to the shortstop. He can't make the play. Santiago gets the first, no problemo. 2 batters later, Santiago's on second here. 1 out. Cody Whistler whistles one to right. Santiago scores. We are all tied up at 1 to the top of the third. Same dealio. Stearns still on the hill for West, and he plunks Jose Guerrero. Guerrero's like a hockey player. He trots on over to first. No problem. Hey, coach, I'll take a little fist bump too, because I'm a boss. A few batters later, runners on first and second. Vince Fuentes doubles to center. Guerrero scores. Bobby Banuelos to third. Fuentes on second. El Rancho goes up 2-1. They hang on to win 4-1 over West. West's baller season goes bye-bye like T.I.'s rapping career. It's the Warriors' first loss in the first round of the postseason in 2 years. That's 4 semesters of Espanol coming at you, by the way. Collin Kushner, sports anchor and cultural connoisseur. Now, after ending the regular season with a huge dub over Pioneer League champs West, the Torrance Tigers were really excited to see what the playoff gods had in store for them. I'll tell you, Tata Nation definitely was not expecting this outcome. Torrance scores more runs than Fullerton and still manages to lose. How in the world does that happen? Well, here's the answer to my $1 question I just posed. Torrance conducted illegal batting practice before their 4-1 win over Fullerton. According to an article via the Daily Breeze, video from the opposing team, Fullerton in this case, was sent into the CIF Southern Section, and the ruling went from there. CIF Southern Section Director of Communications Tom Simmons responded to me via email saying, quote, "Decisions like these that negatively impact student athletes are never easy, nor are they taken lightly. Unfortunately, the evidence in this situation left us no choice but the eventual outcome. The bylaw wording is quite clear, as was the violation of it. We commend the Torrance head coach and administration in their help, understanding, and acceptance of the sanction imposed," end quote. According to the CIF Southern Section Blue Book Bylaw 1522.2, that says teams entered in the baseball playoffs will not be permitted to take batting practice on the day of a playoff game prior to the commencement of the contest. Batting practice will be construed as any type of pitching motion with any type of ball from in front of the batter, including pitching machines and overhand throwing. With the consultation and support of the CIF Southern Section Baseball Coaches Advisory Committee, the rules are as follows. The only acceptable batting warm-up will be side soft toss, batting tee work, or pepper, end quote. Yikes, not good. For Tata Nation, their chance at adding another CIF banner vanishes like some of those great Vegas illusionists. Meanwhile, The Bishop Montgomery baseball squad hasn't won a CIF championship since 1975. 41 years, and Knight fans are still counting. Yikes! Bishop falls to Ganesha in round 1 of the CIF Southern Section playoffs, make that 41 years and counting since the Black and Gold's last CIF Southern Section championship. But hey now, things are looking up for the Knights. They have now made it to the postseason 2 years in a row, both under former Knight Eric Fuller, who took over the program just last year. Back-to-back postseason trips after missing 3 years straight is quite an improvement. All right, still to come, Bishop Montgomery wide receiver Bernard Amofa literally receives his first offer to play college football. You'll hear from number 7. Plus, we have track and field news and so much more sauce. I'll catch you in 30 seconds.
Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Is the seat supposed to be forward-facing or rear-facing? Did they move to a booster seat too soon? It may be too late to check when you're on the road. Fortunately, you're on the couch. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Don't think you know. Know you know.
Welcome back, folks. Check out our Instagram page. That's the Sportsdesk TV for sweet pics, video, and some gnarly filters. It's been 6 months since the El Camino football squad played in an actual game, and former West Warrior and current El Camino Warrior Ray Lima is getting plenty of looks from some big boy college football programs. Twitter has been coming in clutch here. According to JUCO Football Frenzy, the University of Colorado and the University of Ohio, go Bobcats, are 2 of the latest schools to show interest in the 6'3", 300-plus pound defensive tackle. The dude, who's a lot bigger than me, racked up 26 tackles, 33 assists, and 7, it's not French, sacks in 10 games. According to Scout.com, Lima has already received offers from U of A, ASU, Go Devils, and a handful of other big-time programs. While Ray Lima has been receiving tons of big boy football offers, so has quarterback Brendan Marafino's favorite target, fellow Bishop Montgomery Knight Bernard Amofa. The junior recently received his first offer from the University of San Diego. Number 7 had himself an unreal junior year. He racked up over 900 receiving yards, 2nd in program history, 10 touchdowns, 3rd in program history. And he also set a new school record with 10 receptions in a single game. With Amofa and fellow Knight Bryce Matthews reuniting next fall, you better watch out for the Knights. Bernard, talk to me, bro, about your first official offer.
Man, it feels super great. I just want to give all thanks to God, all honor, glory to God for this first offer. It feels amazing. Junior year, it's the time to try to get your film out to the coaches and stuff. So I contacted one of the coaches. He contacted me back. We started talking. So he was very interested in my film. And that's when I kind of started knowing that an offer might be coming by. I heard it's one of the best cities in the world, in the U.S., so I heard a lot of great stuff about it. And, they have great academics, and that's where, that's my number 1 for academics.
Speaking of football right here in Torrance, if you want to be the next Bernard Amofa, registration for the Torrance Panthers youth football and cheer program is now open. Walk-in registration is May 28th and June 4th at Wilson Park from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And mandatory football weigh-in/registration is June 11th at Torrance Park. If you would like more info, check out torrance-panthers.com. Once upon a time, I ran track for the Woodbridge Warriors. I'll leave it at that. It's the CIF Track and Field Finals at Cerritos College, and plenty of Torrance area athletes were doing work. West Junior Carson Bix runs around the track 4 times and grabs 2nd place in this year's Division II 1600. Bishop Montgomery's Justin Moore is pretty brave in Division IV. He jumps his way to 2nd place in the 300-meter hurdles. Out in Division III on the girls' side, Abe pole vaults over 9 feet and snags 7th place. Congrats to each and every Torrance area athlete that participated in this year's CIF Southern Section Track and Field Finals. Staying on the track, 6 Elko athletes punched their hypothetical tickets to the Track and Field State Championships at San Diego Mesa College. On the women's side, freshman Nicole Clark apparently knows how to toss a javelin pretty far, grabbing 2nd place. To the men, Justin Alexander takes 2nd place in the 400-meter hurdles. A big boom sauce congrats to Nicole. Justin, and the rest of the El Camino track and field athletes who participated. When you win an NBA championship, you get to parade around with basketball's finest trophy, the Stanley Cup. Wait a second, that doesn't sound right. Well, right here in Torrance, apparently it does. 2 years ago, Ian DeMontagnac and Joey Rinsky put together the first ever annual TUSD 5th grade basketball tournament. The hope back then was that the event would take off and become an integral part of the local elementary schools right here in Torrance. I'd say, or as Borat would say, great success! The original one-day event is now a hat trick, or 3-day extravaganza with full participation from all 9 local elementary schools. Ian DeMontagnac talked to me about the response and growth of the basketball tourney, bro.
I've seen really competitive responses, and I'm really happy to see all the people come out and watch, and all the people that are willing to play and not just stay home and like play on the video game and stuff, just get outside and get playing with their friends. I feel really good about it. I'm really hoping to see like a whole bunch of other teams on it one day. Like to see all like the listings of the school that's been playing and all the teams that have won. It'll be really fun.
Twitter me this, Twitter me that. If you hit me up on Twitter, I'll get you right here on the show. Here's Bishop basketballer David Singleton showing off his boom sauce tee. Just remember me when you're in the NBA, brother. And lastly, to my 2 youngest fans, Shayna and Ariella, check out their boom sauce impressions.
Sauce Collin.
Say it one more time.
Boom sauce Collin. Sauce Collin.
Say it one more time.
Boom sauce Collin.
Thanks again to everyone who hit me up, and a big boom sauce to Shayna and Ariella. I just love the Twitter feed, and so should you. All right, peeps, I'm going to step out for a few. When we come back, former West Warrior Josh Allen will be in studio with me. He's leaving for that other Arizona school in a few weeks to begin his Division I football career. Boo! Just kidding. Get your popcorn ready, literally.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Welcome back, everybody. We are now joined in studio by Mr. Wildcat himself, Josh JJ Allen. What's going on, brother?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. What do you think about this song choice for you? Does it sound familiar?
It sounds kind of familiar. Yeah, I like it.
Maybe the U of A fight song?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But ASU's better than U of A?
I can't say that.
You can't say that? Off the record, though, you could say that to me, right?
Yeah, maybe just to you.
Maybe just to me?
Yeah, exactly.
So, Josh, you're obviously leaving for U of A in a couple months. What have you been up to?
Just working out, staying out of trouble, first in case. Just staying in school, finishing up school, and just working out so I can be better.
I got to tell you, when we did that amazing story with you that had everyone in tears, your workouts looked insane. Yeah. I don't even know, you're running through sand pits and jumping over things, and I could barely lift up a 15-pound weight. But seriously, what happened to your Odell Beckham hair?
I just had to cut it. It was just.
Did Carolyn, your mother, she didn't like it, huh?
Well, she doesn't like me having hair anyway, but I just had to cut it. I had to change it up a little bit.
Rich Rod, do you think Rich Rod was a fan of it?
He liked it. I mean, he played with it.
He said, he's like, hey, I like your hair.
Yeah, he said it was kind of weird, but, I thought it was nice.
Oh, my God. So U of A in July, you're going to be living in the desert. It's really, really hot out there. What are you looking forward to the most? It's going to be a foreign area for you.
I'm just looking forward to, the atmosphere, just working out every day, student athlete, just being on campus, finally getting to be on campus and just enjoying college.
So just in case the viewers don't know, you verbally committed to U of A, and then you decommitted.
Yeah.
And then from there, you finally recommitted at U of A. Take me through that process. How was it for you? Was it stressful? Was it fun?
I mean, it was very stressful. It was, different schools hitting you up and not knowing what they really want from you. And I was kind of lost with the process. Didn't really know how these big schools was coming at me, and listening to other people, and it finally just came down to just something that I wanted to do, and it was my decision at the end of the day. So if anything goes wrong, at least I know it's my decision. It's not somebody else's. So.
Was there like a defining moment where maybe you had a dream and you're like, whoa, I need to be a Wildcat, or it didn't go like that?
I mean, kinda. I had dreams about it. I dreamed about it all the time, but it was just a lot of changing with the coaching staff and everything like that, which brought me kind of back over to Arizona.
You excited to be under Rich Rod?
Yeah, I'm excited. He's a great coach. He's a great person. He looks after his players, and I appreciate him a lot.
He's kind of a tough guy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I my whole family's from Detroit, so I'd root for the University of Michigan all the time, and I would see him on the sidelines, vein popping out of his head, and I'm like, whoa. I don't know how I would do with that guy.
I mean, it's basically a job, it's like your boss yelling at you, but only good thing about it.
Do you know what that's like? No.
No, not yet. But only thing that's good about it is that he's more of a offense type of guy. So even though he would probably be yelling at us, he's more on the offensive side, so we get a little slack with him.
Well, Josh, I got to tell you, man, so obviously I told you, I'm jealous. How about I go to U of A, you take over the sports desk, you take my spot. I'll be the smallest defensive end at a generous 5'11", 157 pounds. Can we round it up to 160?
You can round it up.
Am I going to be heavier than the water boy, or how comparable am I to like your typical D1 football player?
I think our water boys are pretty big. They're pretty big. You might have a competition with them, I guess.
Oh, my God. All right, so, Josh, seriously, I like to joke around a lot, but what are you looking forward to the most? Give me a game that you're really, 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 really looking forward to, and I know you're probably going to say ASU, but I'll let you answer that.
ASU just because of the rivalry, but probably USC.
USC?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
There's a lot of people here at CitiCABLE that actually went to USC. Yeah. That's their alma mater. So.
I have a lot of friends there. I have a cousin that I played with when I was younger goes there, so it's going to be kind of fun. My family is going to be like a big tailgating game. My whole family, my whole dad's side of the family is going to be there. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a good time, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
And then your mother, Carolyn, she's going to move you in, get you all settled in at U of A?
She's trying to move me in already. Yeah, she's trying to get me out already.
You seem embarrassed. Come on, man. My mom moved me in my freshman year at ASU, my sophomore year at ASU, my junior year, and my senior year. All right, that's 4 years of my mom saying, Collin, so just let it happen.
I think I am.
You think you are? So obviously you and I follow each other on Twitter, and I check out some of your tweets sometimes. You have a crazy shoe collection.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
If you actually look on the screen right there, check it out.
I just in love with shoes. I just like shoes for some reason. It's just something my dad, my older brother, we just love shoes. It's like, I don't know, just something. It's something about it.
Well, what do you think about my shoes? Check these out. How do those go? Would you Snapchat those out?
I mean, yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, if I was going to like church or something, like a banquet,
Church? Come on, man. Like, what? You wouldn't? Wow.
I will buy those for like a football banquet, something. Probably like a high school prom or something.
Josh is still checking out my shoes, everybody. Still checking out the shoes. But seriously, you're going to be playing D1 football. I mean, you're one step closer. I assume the NFL has always been a dream of yours. I know how much your dad loved football. Yeah. What about the potential of playing in the NFL?
I think it's a good potential. I have 3 years to play. I mean, my first year, I'm coming in as a sophomore, and just the way how the defensive coaches, the recruiting process is over, so, they don't have to lie to me anymore. I already signed the thing, but it really sounds good. Like, I have a good chance to be playing, starting, and just making a name for myself.
And you're going to start right away, correct?
Most likely, yes, sir. It's all up to me, actually.
Now, I gotta tell you, your first game, you got to do this for me. You got to wear those glasses. You got to walk in there just looking like a baller. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that for you.
Oh, my God. All right, Josh. Well, hey, hang tight for just a second. I have a really special gift for you, a special song, another one, and a special gift. But before that, well, that's going to wrap up another saucy show, folks. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember, if you just want to say what's up or chat about sports, you can do that as well. Gus and Allen, let's bring up this special song for my boy, Josh J.J. Allen. And Josh, I have this awesome gift for you. Wait, tell me what song this is.
This is the Arizona State fight.
Can we get a Go Devils? He's definitely not going to do that. But Josh, here you go. I have a nice Arizona State University hat for you.
I like it.
And I have
a
Boom Sauce t-shirt for you as well. Obviously, Boom sauce is my catchphrase on the show, Josh. So
love it.
we're going to do something real quick. I know we talked about a lot. We talked about your shoes. We talked about U of A football. We talked about church. We somehow worked that into the conversation. You have to say boom sauce to the camera the coolest way possible. Can you do that?
All right.
Here we go. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Boom sauce.
As cool as the other side of the pillow, like Stuart Scott would say. He's Josh Allen. I'm Collin Kushner. Take it easy, Torrance. We'll catch you next time.